and keep the lights on. I just wanna, I see you sweat, just keep the lights on. Yeah, hands up like black and white's con. Go ahead and clap your hands like you tryna fight song. Go ahead and keep the lights on. I just wanna, I see you sweat, just keep the lights on. Hands up like black and white's con. Go ahead and clap your hands like you tryna fight song. First off, bow down, cause this feel like midnight club at D-Town. What's up? Double edition, new keys in the ignition. My hat tipping, Dontrell Willis with the feet kicking, knees cranking. You see what Pete cranking? I mean, listen, y'all be tripping. See, we lately been seeing y'all be grating. I mean, facing y'all is cheap fragrance. They know me, the phonies, they copy, they jocking, but Groxy, he just and the pretty boy finna engine title reign, Arturo Gotti. We in this thing with the whole posse, and it's fit just asking to just rob me, and these kicks just asking to start rocking, but you ain't gotta ask, just watch me. Go ahead and keep the lights on. I just wanna, I see you sweat, just keep the lights on. Yeah, hands up like black and white's con. Go ahead and clap your hands like you tryna fight song. Go ahead and keep the lights on. I just wanna, I see you sweat, just keep the lights on. Hands up like black and white's con. Go ahead and clap your hands like you tryna fight song.
Out the I don't need no glass. This is all me, so please don't ask. Falling on a budget, gotta make this last. Nick driving reckless, hoping we don't crash. Pull up mad deep with all my little bro just dropped your rent on denim. In the back with my feet up kicking. Belly out with my shirt that's linen. I'm just trying to vibe, yeah, we out here gigging. Two-stepping, just out here killing. Getting hot in here, plus done kicked in. I need to slow down for your boy gets kicked out. Still feeling myself, just socializing. But you better not ask me to start freestyling. Honestly, I don't like the nightlife, fool. Since I'm here, I guess I'll enjoy the lights like you.
Go ahead and keep the lights on. I just wanna, I see you sweat, just keep the lights on.
Here from the City of Angels, Los Angeles. The opening tip won by the Lakers as we
got this. Let's go. Substitutions.
Jay, for once, Trader Danny was Danny Ainge. Celtics didn't do that much, but Eastern Conference didn't see much change either.
Yeah, they didn't need to do anything if you're the Boston Celtics. You already have all the pieces to the puzzle. There's no doubt about it. The Celtics are now in the driver's seat.
Nothing going here on that drive to Caldwell Pope. For three. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
Boston with the basketball. To Marcus Smart. JaVale McGee. Huge block.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
From long range, and knocks it down. And Jay, the system produces once again.
It doesn't matter if it's off the dribble, off a quick pass, or off an ISO. When the ball's in this young player's hands, something just feels right.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Free throw good, a three-point play, and they're back within single digits, down by 9.
I got him. Here we go.
Knocks it down from mid-range. just inside the arc. At the buzzer. That's the end of the period. So far, it's been all Lakers. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Celtics have it. To Marcus Smart. Able to convert inside.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Baseline drive. And scores.
There you go. I like seeing scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Can't connect.
And this happens all the time in this league. Sometimes offensively, you're tired. It's one of those type of nights. You combine that with the fact that the defense is hungry and active and contesting everything, that's why shots aren't dropping.
To the rim, lays it up and in.
I 100% guarantee you that was not the play call, but a bucket is a bucket.
To Marcus Smart. Screen coming, and a whistle.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1. First foul in the last 2 minutes.
Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. Here's a chance from long range. It's no good. Shot's not going down. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
Navigating through traffic.
He sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Great feed. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
I got ball.
In the second quarter.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Bradley.
Try. Here we go. Double team. Double team.
Easy path to the rim.
Let me tell you something that nobody will ever talk about. Did you see him slow down right before he was about to go up? That slow change of speed, that slight change was just enough to throw the defender off.
To Marcus Smart. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
There you go. Finally, shoot your shot.
Los Angeles has the basketball. Hand in his face. Still hits. You don't see that very often.
Again, Ed. If you made it to this level, you're capable of doing things that normal humans could never do, even if you're not known for it.
Deep three at the buzzer. That's it for the first half with the Lakers in command.
Thanks, Ed. The Lakers
absolutely dominated the competition in the first half. And no matter what was tried by the opposition, they just couldn't be slowed down. This could turn into more of a blowout before we know it. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Celtics did a lot of things wrong in that opening half. At this point, it's all about pride and mental toughness. A comeback is not impossible, but it's also not likely. These are the guys getting buckets for the Boston Celtics.
Game prep. Field goals.
The Boston Celtics definitely wouldn't mind having their opponent's field goal percentage. Unlike them, it's been 4 shots and poor effort. It was not a great half.
Player of the half.
I like this choice because he really put on a show in the opening half. There's a reason he's a fan favorite. Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
Hop ball here. Hop ball. I got ball. I got ball. I got him.
To Bradley.
Pick it up. Pick it up.
4-3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
He's most definitely got the hot hand behind the three-point arc. Anytime your first-round pick is shooting like this, your GMs and owners just sit back and smile.
Celtics have it. He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Mo Wagner at the line. And hits the first free throw. And gets both to drop at the line. To Bradley.
2 minutes left in the third quarter.
Down for McGee. Off the assist.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Avery Bradley.
Watch the cutter, man.
JaVale McGee tips it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Lakers ball. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
To Marcus Smart. The Celtics down to 4 in the shot clock. Jumper's good.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
To Caldwell Pope. Whoa! What a finish!
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
It's a turnover as they head the other way. Lakers at the controls right now. Going to launch beyond the arc. Not getting the bounce. Nothing going here on that drive. He gets it.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
they call it.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
That's his second personal foul. Team foul number 2. Los Angeles Lakers are in the penalty.
The pass taken away by the Lakers. That misses with a second to go. That's the end of the third quarter. So far, it's been all Lakers. It'll be Lakers ball as we begin the fourth quarter. And this one, Jay, not totally in the win column yet, but with a double-digit lead, you have to like their chances.
I love when I start seeing fans exit the arena so early in this game, and I hear people say, this one should be in the bag. Well, guess what? It's never a guarantee. You have to be careful not to slow down the pace of the game and take the air out of the basketball. You have to put your foot on the gas and try to win this game with a sense of urgency.
Los Angeles, they have it.
I got him.
Bradley.
Here we go. I got him. I got him.
McGee punching it home with the putback slam.
JaVale has such a good nose around the basket until he doesn't.
What are you saying there, Jay?
Nah, it's 50-50 sometimes.
Well, hopefully it's half glass full in this regard. Here comes the screen. Scores from the post.
Old school equals high percentage.
Here we go. I got him. I got him. Shot.
Baseline drive. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
To Marcus Smart. JaVale McGee snatching it out of the air.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. Oh! Out there looking like the Kembe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready.
I'm left side. Cutter. I got yours.
Has a chance. Gets a look. Can't hit.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Here comes the screen.
You coming right.
The screen sets him up for two.
I wasn't necessarily sure which way that PNR was going, but I guess neither was the defense. That makes two of us.
I got you.
Gets to the basket and scores.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Ball's controlled by Boston. To Marcus Smart. Has a look. Wide open look, won't go. To Bradley.
Double team. Here we go.
A lot of contact. Shots no good and no foul.
I got ball. I got mine. Y'all get yours. I got mine.
Nice pass to set things up. Late heave to beat the buzzer. The Lakers get the victory as they win this one handily. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of
The Lakers dominated this game from beginning to end. They did. And that does it for our post-game wrap-up. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. Thanks for joining us.
I rob a man, cause I know they're robbing me. Just give it one, you ain't got a lot of me. Don't even say hi to me. I rob a man, cause I know they're robbing me. I rob a man, cause I know they're robbing me. Just give it one, you ain't got a lot of me. Don't even say hi to me. I rob a man, cause I know they're robbing me. See what? No problem. Gotta feel my only son. Gotta feel my little daughter. She cherishes everything that I taught her. Worth more than anything I ever bought her. Hitting in every track, I'm a slaughter. If I come up short, then they come up shorter. No time to bother, don't even bother. Oh, what your and my kids ever bothered, yeah. I share some things when I rush. Be hurting inside, no one notices. Can't let them give me no notices. Just get on the ladder, no blow. When that money ain't talking no win. My piece is hitting like I got a pin. I know these don't want me to win. When it is age, become a trend, yeah. I rob a man, cause I know they're robbing me. Just keep it one, you ain't got a lot of me. Don't even say hi to me. I rob a man, cause I know they're robbing me. I rob a man, cause I know they're robbing me. Just keep it one, you ain't got a lot of me. Don't even say hi to me. I rob a man, cause I know they're robbing me. See what? Made a dream work. 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 Ladies just made it couple, but it's all good with me. They say that I've been in my A in and out of the state, but I bring the whole world with me. All of my spinners be loaded, all of my be loaded. Woo! All of my be going at me, that the whole crew and they know it. I start taking and start seeing differently, but just like I noticed. They smile in my face, but talk behind my back, I be cool and act like I don't know. Act like it don't bother me, but it be bothering me. Honestly, I wanna know why. You act like you with me, act like it's love for me. Sit right up me outside. That's a flag on the play. You out of bounds, out of place. I can tell you mad by your face. Supposed to be my man, why you hate? Seem like time by the day. So I do my thing, I do it. It's only a few room left, I don't treat them different, love them all the same. Teamwork made the dream work, but you gotta be a team first. You ain't seen hurt, you ain't put in work, you just wanna rock the team jersey. Wanna be first, you ain't verse, you just quit on me like you was worth it. I can't even lie, yeah, that hurt me. The red is short. I rob a man, cause I know they're robbing me. Just give it one, you ain't got a lot of me. Don't even say hi to me. I rob a man, cause I know they're robbing me. I rob a man, cause I know they're robbing me. Just give it one, you ain't got a lot of me. Don't even say hi to me. I rob a man, cause I know they're robbing me. See what? Made a dream work. See what? Made a dream work. See what? Made a dream work. See what?
It's filthy. Nah, teamwork make the dream work. Half these rappers never seen work. Bad do Celine purse. She gon' to a dirt. They don't want pressure. Name it on the West Fresher. BK with my fresher. See the texture. Money on head, bitch. Time work some. Seminary gon' some. And your baby mama gon' some. 26 on a bench truck with a bad from Dykeman. She Dominican, but she light skinned. Might beat that indictment. This is celebrate. Got 1,000 ones and 1,000. Them seminary boys get money. Where you from? Just 1,000 buns. My Philly got she only on the weekend. She mad as at me right now because I was her best friend DM, Miss Field.
We come to you live from sunny Southern California. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams here at Staples Center, the house that Jerry built.
Jerry Buss or Jerry West?
One's a logo, but both, Jay, are legends. The Minnesota Timberwolves control the tap. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Rebound Cousins. Danny Green matched up with Wiggins. To James. Jay, the Lakers, not just a great franchise, but they are a brand in the NBA. With LeBron James, what do you make of Laker fans accepting him maybe now or down the road as one of their own?
They better accept him now. I agree wholeheartedly with Jeannie Buss when she said they're not Laker fans or they're not happy about LeBron James. He is a Laker, and this is one of the most loyal fan bases we have, not just in this country, but in the entire world. The most Twitter followers of all the teams in the NBA.
Won't go down. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Minnesota with the basketball to Wiggins. Short jumper misses. That's good.
Let's go, fellas. It's go time.
Entering the game for Los Angeles, number 0, Kyle Kuzma.
And a nice finish at the rim.
Again, Ed, if you made it to this level, you're capable of doing things that normal humans could never do, even if you're not known for it.
Teague with it up top. Exactly a minute to go here in the opening quarter. Wiggins. That no good off the mark. That'll get out of bounds off one of the T-Wolves. To Bradley. Karl Anthony Towns swats it. Teague with the basketball. Now down 6. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Baseline drive, tough shot, and nearly a chance at a 3-point play. No foul.
Okay, I saw a little bit of a handle there, but let's see if that confidence is still there down the stretch.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. First quarter in the books. The Lakers have the lead. One quarter down. One way to go. So, buckle up. It's wide open.
Both teams are trying to feel each other out, but I like the aggression that both teams established in the first quarter. This is a first quarter league. The way you play in the opening minutes really sets the tone for the rest of the game.
And Minnesota claims the rebound. Karl Anthony Towns. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
From somebody who loved to score a lot himself. Defensively, if you are guarding me in a parallel position, I can have whatever I want when I want. You have to force this guy to go one direction, make him go towards his weak hand, and then contest that shot.
Count the basket inside.
There you go. I like seeing scoring coming from unlikely sources.
To Teague. Fires the 3. Off the iron. No good. to Bradley. Oh, ferocious slam inside.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Teague with it up top. They trail by 7. Deep right corner to Teague. Towns with the look. Wide open look. Won't go. Lakers at the controls right now. Won't go. He can do better than that.
See, the defender did a really good job. He stayed down. He didn't go and bite for all the head fakes. He waited until the last second to contest that shot. Way to know the scouting report.
Free throws coming up. Andrew Wiggins. He's got 2 shots coming. A career 74% free throw shooter. Nope. First one does not go. And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
That'll get out of bounds off one of the T-Wolves. To Caldwell Pope. Lakers down to 4 on the shot clock. Bradley. And it's Wiggins with the rebound. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Jeff Teague trying to cash in on a 3-point play. Hasn't missed yet. Free throw good. A 3-point play as they move in front here just before the break. To Bradley. JaVale McGee. Beyond the arc for 3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
He showed that he had great chemistry with his teammates on that shot. Keep getting him good looks, and the one will just keep scoring.
And he's fouled. He's going to the line for 2.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
First try at the line, no good. Oh, he missed on a pair.
That's me. I got ball. You're on the island now.
Can't connect.
We call some of these players practice players. You know, the guys that make 5 out of 10 shots in practice, but then all of a sudden they're not gamers because then they're making 1 of 10. That's exactly what you want him to do. You want him to take those kind of shots.
Count it. And the foul. He is going to the line for a free throw.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Time expires to end the first half. The Lakers have the lead.
Fellas, back to you.
All set to go here in the second half. The third quarter is underway. Los Angeles, they have it. Surveys the floor. Baseline drive. Karl Anthony Towns tips it. Going to launch beyond the arc. It's no good. Shots not going down. Has a look. Shot by McGee, no good. Oh, denied.
As my old teammate RJ would say, stay down, clown.
Here's a chance from long range, and the rebound taken in by the T-Wolves. Teague with the basketball. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. Short jumper won't fall.
I got ball. Let's go. Stay deep.
Teague with it up top. Down 8. Knocked loose. Jordan Bell pins it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
To Towns. And he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
First one, count it. No good on the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. Lets it fly from beyond the arc, and the rebound gathered in by Towns. Oh, nice find for the basket.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
I'm here. I got ball.
The drive, right to the basket, down the lane to lay it in.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Knocked loose. That'll get out of bounds off one of the T-Wolves. Bradley. Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
The free throw good. Cashes in on the three-point play. The lead now stands at 10. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. So important to take care of the basketball. Easy 2 on the other end after the turnover. Teague with the basketball. They can get it 2 for 1 if they hurry. To Towns. Nothing going here on that drive. Goes to the right side. Wiggins. Karl-Anthony Towns. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Lakers ball.
Got him. I got him. Here we go.
Footer at the buzzer. 3 quarters down. The fourth quarter coming up. The Lakers have the lead. The Wolves with the basketballs. We start the fourth quarter. And I think the best way to describe where they stand right now is they're down, but they're not out.
It's a game we used to play in the league all the time. It's called a series of stops. That means get 3 stops in a row. Each game is a game within the game. You get 3 stops in a row, and then another 3 stops in a row, you're right back in this ballgame.
And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
Good bounce back. Hits the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. Los Angeles has the basketball. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Slams it down. He took it out on the rim that time.
Oh, there's no better feeling than after throwing that one down, hanging on the rim a little bit, looking at your opponent beneath you, making him recognize that's where you'll be the entire ballgame.
Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
kicks it around the perimeter. Bell to Towns. And scores.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
All right here.
Why even try that time?
I'm going to start calling him the windshield wiper, just erasing all the mistakes.
And hits the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2 at the line.
That boy got jumpered.
Trying to cash in. Gets a look. Can't hit. It's a turnover as they head the other way.
You got to go for the score here right now in this possession.
Has a chance. Defender was right there. He has to know better.
See, when good shooters catch, they just shoot. When bad shooters catch, they become hesitant, reluctant. That's the first sign of a guy that doesn't have confidence.
Andrew Wiggins, couple of free throws on the way. Shooting 50%, some yes, some no in this contest. No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. Lakers at the controls right now.
I got ball. That's me.
And Towns is there for the board. Teague with it up top. His guys trail by 10. To Wiggins. Teague. Gets it in the right corner. Knocked loose. That's going to be out of bounds. Teague. 4-3. And the rebound taken by Caldwell Pope.
The game is won in the details. The team who has the most attention to the minutia is a team that wins the ball game. And from the beginning of this game, this team has been mentally engaged. I know the season's a long year, but when you come mentally engaged and you have attention to detail, whew, that's a scary thing to watch.
All right, now give me something. Give me something.
Defensive 3-second violation.
Free throw good. He's able to polish off the three-point play. JaVale McGee sends it away.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired, they're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Long key from three-quarters court. The Lakers get the victory as they win this one handily. That does it. For my partner, Jim.
On behalf of Ed Cohen and Jay Williams, this is Jalen Rose signing off.
I beg man, shut up. Let me see you, darling. My lie, 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 lie. My lie, 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 lie. My lie, 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 lie. I love the weekend, girls up. Let me see you, darling. I love the weekend, girls up. Now bet you can. I love the weekend, girls up. Let me see you, darling. I love the weekend, girls up. Now bet you can. My mommy said I could be anybody. I said I want more money than no money. Break bread with that guy who made the Bugatti. Lifestyle is get money on everybody. Painting wife, go money to something. One who understands why I'm always. Who told you I can't have no man? You're on the floor, I'm still holding my. Got me talking. Yeah, let me see you, darling. I love the weekend, girls up. Let me see you, darling. I love the weekend, girls up. Now bet you can. I love the weekend, girls up. Let me see you, darling. I love the weekend, girls up. Now bet you can. My 9 to 5 looking like my hobby. I'm living life like a Marvel movie. Stable life, say hi to my. Take a ride, let's go on my. Why you surprised when I buy you? Who told you I ain't got no money? Who told you I can't have no money? You're on the floor, I'm still holding money. Got me talking. Hey, let me see you, darling. I love the weekend, girls up. Let me see you, darling. I love the weekend, girls up. Now bet you can. I love the weekend, girls up. Let me see you, darling. I love the weekend, girls up. Now bet you can. Oh, I swear down, I'ma show them I'm in. They rich now, they put down money. All them clowns never help nothing. And they go space now when the bandwagon. Right round town in my bandwagon. Screaming, who told you we ain't got no money? Who told you I can't have no money? You're on the floor, I'm still holding money. Got me talking. Hey, let me see you, darling. I love the weekend, girls up. See you, darling. I love the weekend, girls up. I bet you can. I love the weekend, girls up. Let me see you, darling. I love the weekend.
Professor Live. What's happening, everybody? Professor Live. The one just went off, getting buckets from everywhere. Had to react to it, had no choice. All right, let's check it out. The one was locked in last night. Sometimes when you get in a rhythm like that, there's no stopping you. Clearly, the defense didn't have an answer for the one last night. Big shout out and thank you to everybody who checked out this reaction video of the one just going crazy tonight. Be sure to check back for more here at Professor Live.
Young Metro don't trust you, homie.
Do you know where you're going to? Do you like the things that life is showing you? Where are you going to?
Straight.
Do you know?
Me and my best friend, 7-Eleven. We can go legend. 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 Yeah, me and my best friend. 7-Eleven, yeah, we can go legend. We can go legend, yeah, we can go legend. We can go legend. We can go legend. We can go legend, yeah. With my best friend, 7-Eleven, we can go legend. We can go legend. Legend.
Just me and all my inner circle, we keep thinking out the box. Dog, when life go too hard on you, you gon' go legend and not me. I got no other I go so hard, I might wake up with a concussion. The way I piece this together, man, it's puzzling. I do this for the dogs, and nowadays we husky. God is my witness, you look, God can't judge me.
My best friend.
Oh God,
7-Eleven.
no.
We can go legend. 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 Yeah, we my best friend. 7-Eleven. Yeah. We can go legend. We can go legend. Yeah. With my best friend. 7-Eleven.
I go legend, I mean Michael Jackson. Hold up, Prince in action. Okay, peace sign the flash. Perfect like you live out in your captions. When I was down, I swear they made me feel inferior. Judging me by my outside, that's just my interior. Didn't let that break me. Instead, I broke the barriers. Oh y'all, praise Allah. That's my parag like Bobby Bro. You boys got no cardio. All of my soldiers rock army clothes. Head of my time like Marty though. Watching the Rick and Morty show. While all these bands still on the floor.
I'm Cassidy Hubbarth with ESPN. This year's NBA Combine is right around the corner. All the top prospects will be gathered in one spot to showcase their talents before the draft. Now, there's a lot of early buzz about a player that some are already dubbing the one. Straight out of high school, skipped college to fine-tune his skill set overseas at street ball and pro-am courts.
Make you log off. And if you think they better than me, bar too high and it's hard to beat. Gucci shades hit dark, so it's hard to see. The easy part is getting money, but it's hard to keep. I know you're seeing that I'm busy, so don't bother me. Like I passed every test, you ain't as smart as me. You a shorty, you a wannabe. See me on the scene, you know that I charge the fee. What? On my what? It don't matter 'cause I'm steady counting up. What? On my what? It don't matter 'cause I'm steady counting. You can't even handle a like me. I own money and I buy my own. My wrist and your hand gon' freeze. Put it on his hands and knees. Who you frontin' on? Come on, girl. I know you a rookie. You got some followers, so what? Want you a cookie? I got promoters throwing shows so they can say that they book me. When I walk up in the mall, they be turning and looking. No way, I went easy 'cause the pace I be pushing. In the store, I'm like, they like Rico, what you? I'm better than all the rest. Not a drill, ho, it's not a test. If you need to roll out 'cause you acting too hesitant, I bet you can't count all the money that I just spent. Singing to the fans like they Jasmine.
It's all me.
trap, good trap. Hey, match up, match up, match up. I got ball.
Play of the game.
Somebody pop all day, hold up. Somebody on their way, hold up. I with a crown all day, hold up. Somebody can't relate,
Black
hold up.
Panther.
Stay down with no faking. Go up, top down, I've been racing. Go up, while I'm in danger. Go up, my ground in rotation. Are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? Wait, are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? I live on 10. Wait, are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? Hold up, the place 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 up.
Down, go to the down. I see cuz jogging down, jogging down. Got Benjamin Franklin on my D-Bano. So drop from the jungle. I keep the on me, I leave you puzzle. Bang, I'm the play card on her, my knee longer than hair on her. That cavity, and I'm the her dad's salary. Saudi, are you on 10 yet? You know, he tell such a feel looking from somebody.
The NBA Scouting Combine is now behind us, and I know you were keeping a close observation, Max, on some of those prospects. Give me your observation.
With the first pick in the 2018 NBA Draft, the Phoenix Suns select DeAndre Ayton from Nassau, Bahamas, and the University of Arizona. With the second pick in the 2018 NBA Draft, the Sacramento Kings select Marvin Bagley III from Duke University. With the third pick in the 2018 NBA Draft, the Atlanta Hawks select Luka Doncic from Ljubljana, Slovenia, and Real Madrid.
I put the soul in. Saint Laurent on board my feet. All this jewelry, they gon' notice me. And you know I got that roll on me. I put the soul in. Saint Laurent on board my feet. All this jewelry, they gon' notice me. I wanna keep my eyes on it. Wanna cry on it. I wanna can I vibe on it. Get live.
All this jewelry, they gon' notice me. Birds in the singing like Jodeci. Cause of my courtesy. Then do a show, pick up my currency. Versace slippers, color burgundy. Rappers be talking, think they hurting me. I took a smack, come work for me. Keep the kissing. Round the city. They looking for me. Coming up watching the on TV like that what I wanted to be. Now the one getting paid for it. Thank God that's a blessing to see. Doing shows I'm on stage for. Saint Laurent on my feet.
I put the soul in. Saint Laurent on board my feet. All this jewelry, they gon' notice me. And you know I got that roll on me. I put the soul in. Saint Laurent on board my feet. All this jewelry, they gon' notice me. I wanna keep my eyes on it. Wanna cry on it. I wanna can I vibe on it. Get live. I told that for me. Drop my top, now I'm a lot of these rappers getting old to me. Publishing, you owe it to me. I'm dropping the top and showing it. Run to the money, we tryna get fit. I kept my mind and I had a vision. 25. We sell out the whole facility. Not liking your vibe, your energy. I came from the with Kimberly. Assembly. We had a good time in Italy. Yo, these be lying by loyalty. Get on my knee, praying to God to cover me. I put the soul in. Saint Laurent on board my feet. All this jewelry, they gon' notice me. And you know I got that roll on me. I put the soul in. Saint Laurent on board my feet. All this jewelry, they gon' notice me. I wanna keep my eyes on it. Wanna cry on it. I wanna can I vibe on it. Get live, yeah. Home side, yeah. Give me right, yeah.
Let's go, Swan. Oh, y'all thought y'all wasn't gonna get that Kendrick and that LOX, huh? Yeah. Y'all thought y'all wasn't gonna...
We come to you live on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by the former Chicago Bull, getting in his pregame mindset. It's Jay Williams.
That guys are on the court stretching, staring down their opponent. Nothing better than mentally and psychologically getting ready for battle.
The work has been done. They're ready to go, and so are we. Won by Utah. That's it.
We got this. Let's go. Substitutions, Los Angeles. Substitutions, Utah. Defensive 3-second violation for the Clippers.
Oh, he can't connect. shot from in close, no good.
You see, Ed, this is what the refs need to start calling. The defender hit the shooter right around the waist, which made him lunge into his shot and took away all of his concentration forward.
To Conley. Won't go. He needs some luck on his side, given how they're defending. From long range, buries it on the catch and shoot.
He showed that he had great chemistry with his teammates on that shot. Keep getting him good looks, and the one will just keep scoring.
Conley into the front court. They can go 2 for 1 if they hurry. To Joe Ingles. Conley. His first effort off the mark. The follow won't go either. And the rebound taken down by the Jazz. A shot at the buzzer. Final shot of the period, almost. It would have counted, but no good. Time's run out here in the first quarter. Time to turn the page after a close first quarter. Jay, what stood out?
Both teams are trying to feel each other out, but I like the aggression that both teams established in the first quarter. This is the first quarter league. The way you play in the opening minutes really sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Across the timeline, it's Conley. 5-point game. To Kevin Huerter. Lets it fly from long range. Off the mark. No good.
So, Ed, my man P. Bev the other day made some comments on social media. I want to get your reaction. He said, I'll tell you right now, we are the best team in L.A. How do you feel about that?
Jay, since the Clippers moved from San Diego, I don't know if that's been the case once. Maybe going back a few years, but LeBron James is in L.A. now. I don't know if Patrick Beverley's right on that one.
Defensive foul to number 23, Louis Williams. That's his first.
And draws the foul.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Thabo Sefolosha at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 73%. Missed the second one as well.
2 minutes remaining in the second quarter.
To Williams. Lou Williams. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
Well, he finished strong because he was able to initiate the contact. When you initiate the contact first, you bounce off the defender, which balances you at the rim.
Has a look. Gets a look. Can't hit.
And this happens all the time in this league. Sometimes offensively, you're tired. It's one of those type of nights. You combine that with the fact that the defense is hungry and active and contesting everything, that's why shots aren't dropping.
Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
They go down to Davis. Fires the 3. They dared him, and he burns them.
Great shot by the offense, but the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide-open 3.
To Williams. To Harkless. The Clippers with 4 to shoot. Layup goes down. Well done.
Not a Ferrari, definitely not a Lambo, but hey, get you from point A to point B.
Utah ball. Conley. To Joe Ingles. Down low for Davis. Goes reverse to lay it in.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
finishing inside the paint on that one.
There you go. I like seeing scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Conley into the front court. They find themselves down 10. Knocked loose. Conley. Off the assist.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Almost. Unlucky bounce. That's it for the first half. It's been all Clippers so far.
The Clippers have built a comfortable lead. It was their playmaking, the way they... And with that, I'm sending it back to Ed and Jay to bring you the rest of the game.
Jay, the Clippers last year were 2 games better than 500. Pretty amazing when you think about what they dealt with.
Most definitely, but everything for this Clipper organization starts with Lou Williams. He is the stud for this team. It's the second time in his career he's been named 6th Man of the Year, and that's why they signed the 31-year-old to a 3-year, $24 million deal.
To the rim, lays it up and in.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
To Beverly. Rises for the slam.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Conley into the front court. The deficit now up to a dozen. Count it.
I'm a little bit confused. Was that a well-designed offense or just poor defense? Maybe a little bit of both.
Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball, but sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Free throw up and good as they open things up to a 13-point lead. Across the timeline, it's Conley. He'll run the offense. And count the basket.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
To Beverly. Navigating through traffic. All by himself. Creates his own shot there.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Easy path to the rim.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Gets it in the left corner. Oh, nice step through to get to the basket.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable. And almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
Nothing going here on that drive. Lays it up and in.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Here comes the screen. Conley to Joe Ingles. And the rebound taken down by the Clippers. Oh, why not? It only has a chance if it goes up.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
It's Jazz ball. And the finish at the rim.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Third quarter comes to an end. The fourth quarter on the way. It's Utah basketball as we begin the fourth quarter. And not a whole lot you could do in this situation other than give it your best shot.
And players don't like to hear this, Ed, but the reality of the matter is this is a character-building opportunity. Yes, you may lose this game, but that does not mean that you do not fight each and every possession.
Has a chance. Can't connect.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Conley to Davis. Add 2 points to the board.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
One free throw up and good. The lead now 14. Jazz have the ball. Conley to Davis. Oh, nice find for the basket.
So much about passing is about the pace of the pass. Sometimes you need to dart the pass through the gap. Other times you need to have a feathery touch where you can loft the ball up for your player to dunk the ball. That pace is everything in this game.
Joe Ingles to Kevin Huerter. No good and no foul. Beverly into the front court. Up a dozen. Ed Davis sends it away.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
To Davis. And the Clippers have the rebound. Williams into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Missed that one. You want to see more, knowing the defender was still right there. Conley into the front court. Down 12. Cruises inside for 2.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
To Joe Ingles. Nice finish at the rim.
And you always feel like the words vision and unselfishness go together. They work cohesively as a unit. When you have a guy that has both, that sets the tone for how your team is going to play.
And count the basket inside.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Conley into the front court. Down a dozen. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Count the basket inside.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Now whistle and a timeout for Utah. They're down big in this fourth quarter and a chance here to empty their bench. Conley, great feed. Count the bucket for 2.
It has been. The passing has been great, but the precision of the passing has been next level. Every pass has been delivered right in the pocket, ready for the player to either shoot or dunk the ball.
Tough make through traffic.
I'll tell you what, it's impressive to watch a young player this new to the NBA not be afraid to drive to the basket. Goes a long way in establishing your presence in the league.
Huerter gets the 2.
And you best believe that every one of those that goes in fills the confidence meter.
He was smothered and still gets it to go down. It's the Clippers who come away with the victory as they win this one handily. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation.
That does it for us. On behalf of the rest of the crew, good night.
I've been going and going like the Energizer. Yeah, I'm supplying no like Elijah. In the cut, no, my find a compartmentalizer. They say life is a and if that is the case, then I'm finna surprise. And no, I am not an advisor, but I do advise you to pay attention. Never need to mention I'm the heads. Finna push it to the ledge. Yeah, my meds. Ain't got no love for the feds. Can that thing go to your head? Me watch where you tread. I'm finna kill it instead. I'm finna, well, I can never done it, and I wanna run it, and I wanna keep it going and going like infinity. Be the only entity to ever rip it apart. Finna start like this, finna heart like this, finna rip it a million miles a minute, no nitrous. Do it right, just I've been down this road before. Everybody think that they do, but they don't. Swear to God that they would, but they won't. Spitting riddles in the middle of a pastime. Me and my mom feeling the vibe like, yeah. Finna get it like, yeah. I done made $20 million. I don't flex to be acknowledged. At this point, it's common knowledge. All you haters been abolished. You in the club throwing dollars, but I'm saving mine so my kids go to college. Or maybe whatever they wanna do. Just as long as they never say, Daddy blew $20 million. Ay, he had to flex to be acknowledged. Ay, he in the club throwing dollars, and I cannot afford to send me to college. Ay, Daddy just wanna be loved, just like everybody wanna be accepted. Ay, but somehow he had neglected me and my mama for all of this rap. Ay, no, I can up with that. Ay, no, I can up with that. Who you know dropped the album back again? I'm back again and snap again. There ain't no other way to write it, yes, happening, cause I've been living in a world of my own. Leave me alone, I'm in the zone where I've been prone to destroy. You cannot avoid this, whack, have annoyed this. Yes, you know I enjoy this. Preach, yeah, I'm trying to reach everybody in the streets, putting words to the beats. Each one, teach one, yeah, I'm trying to reach one. Who the beast one? That be me on the top to the east one. Tell me how you really wanna do it right now. Shout out everybody, no one heard of this, heard of us. We ain't going nowhere, it's a herd of us. Hold up, roll up. Levitated like I'm David Blaine. Living a dream like I'm David Ames. Talk all you want, we are not the same. Step in the spot that ain't know the name. So more albums my first week than Harry Styles and Katy Perry. That ain't a sign of the times, then I don't know what is, man. It's just scary, cause I've been blowing up like C4 and I'm 3 for 3 like a free throw. Anybody hating on the boy, take a step back and then now my phone blowing up like ring. Like ring. That Kevin Durant, I'm a champion. Check the numbers, I'm a champion. Can't sleep on the boy anymore, but the haters that love to hate. Star-Lord, champion. Know the name and they know the alias, that's for sure. Gave him 44, now here's 44 more.
Right now, Sam. 24 hours. Cut check. Bye. Foreign trips. Bye. OG. Lie detected. Don't lie. Cut check.
to the show. You should call the fire marshal, cause I want all the, hello? Dial 911. No time for the fakers. Courtside at the Lakers.
Hey guys, for Complex News, I'm Natasha Martinez. The One made his much-anticipated NBA debut last night, and fans were expecting a lot, but for good reason. There's been high expectations since he stepped onto the basketball scene, and his experience playing across the globe has helped prepare him for this new journey in the league.
La música de Harry Fraud.
I be ballin' right there where the Knicks play, get cake. Gotta make sure mama rent paid. I was dead broke, got my straight. Switch lanes, now they switching up, made. I've been finessing since the 6th grade. I might cut this a fade. Blue face, money stacking tall, it's like 6'8". New rave, star shining on your face. It took me a minute, now I'm in the game. Wait a minute, I've been like it's minute paid, minute hate. I begin to it, getting paid. Get away. Gotta meditate, get the guap, I'm praying and never stop. Wrists on froze, diamonds on me, do the milli rock. This yo, me when I hit the spot. Big bank rolls, used to post about a chicken spot. Had a chance, but you missed it. I can never fold, say you real, but you really not. Moving like a get you bending.
It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. The opening tip to the Pistons, and we're underway at Little C.
From the start, let's do it.
Substitutions, LA. Substitutions, Detroit.
To Luke Kennard. Wide open look, won't go.
If I'm the player that just missed that shot, just because you're open doesn't mean you need to shoot. You can put the ball down on the ground and drive to the rim.
And scores. Strong take.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Deep three at the buzzer. First quarter's complete. The Clippers are out in front. Second quarter's set to start. This is what we like. This game is certainly in the balance.
I know you're wondering why I'm clapping. Both teams came out in the first quarter, and they executed. When do you ever see that, Ed? You have to continue to bring those competitive juices into the second quarter, and we're going to have one heck of a ball game.
To Luke Kennard. Here comes the screen. Luke Kennard, defended by Harkless. The screen sets him up for two.
That boy's living his best life.
From long range, the rebound's taken by Detroit. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Ah, the monster stuff.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Nice pass to get things going.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
It's the Clippers with the possession now. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
To Jackson. Layup goes down. Well done.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
To Harkless. Lou Williams. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
Did you see that change of direction mid-flight? And also the English he utilized to spin the ball off the rim? That was a thing of beauty.
To Reggie Jackson.
Hey, double screen.
Screen coming. Can't connect from in close. Smith into the front court. His team up by 7. Fires the 3. That one off the mark. It's no good. Nothing going here on that drive. LA with 4 to shoot. Lou Williams. He's 2 for 2 now.
Learn from that. You got to be a step ahead of the offensive player. Know that fake is coming again later.
And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. Free throws coming up.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
Langston Galloway at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 78% at the line. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. Deep 3 at the buzzer. First half in the books. The Clippers have the lead.
The Clippers dominated this matchup. All right, back to the second half. I'll see you after the game.
Zaza Pachulia rejects it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Pistons ball here. That's a turnover. It goes the other way.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
Beverly. Here's a chance from long range. No good. Jackson with it. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. Reggie Jackson. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
Short jumper off the mark.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Everybody pick up. 2 minutes left in the third quarter.
Gets a look. Can't hit.
Cultures have communication. Great cultures have teammates that are willing to push you to limits that maybe you didn't even see that you had. But right now, there's no leader on this team. Everybody's just going their separate ways.
It's LA Clippers ball. To Beverly. Williams. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Jackson with it. The deficit is 6. Down to Zaza. Can't connect from inside. Driving right to the basket. Low, Harkless. Sends it away. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters. But when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Good shot, good shot.
Here we go. My ball, my ball.
To Jackson. Shot won't go. Trying to take it all the way, but it's no good. Runner here won't go. Nothing going here on that drive. 15-footer at the buzzer. Knocks it down from mid-range. Late heave to beat the buzzer. That ends the third quarter. The Clippers are out in front. Pistons basketball here to start the fourth quarter. They trail to this point, but you'd have to say this one's up for grabs.
And the new style we play with in this league, all it takes is 3 quick threes, and you're right back in the ballgame.
And he adds the free throw. It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway. To Reggie Jackson. To Luke Kennard. Detroit with 4 to shoot. Fires the 3. That's how you defend.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
To Beverly.
Watch that screen.
And he's fouled. Nice move that time, and he's going to the line for 2.
All right, that was a little bit of a gamble there, but not a terrible move sending him to the free throw line.
Knocks down the first. 2 for 2 on that trip. It's Detroit's ball. Shot from the lane won't go.
One of the best kept secrets in the game. Utilizing a head fake. Get the defender in the air. Crack into him. Don't give the refs any excuse not to call foul. I put that one on you. You went up a little bit lazy.
He wants it at the rim and scores.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Add 2 points to the board.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
It's a turnover as they head the other way.
You better get back on D. This thing is not over.
And finishes strong.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
And throws it down.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Clippers have the basketball. To Harkless. Off the mark. What on earth was he thinking?
We call some of these players practice players. You know, the guys that make 5 out of 10 shots in practice, but then all of a sudden they're not gamers because then they're making 1 of 10. That's exactly what you want him to do. You want him to take those kind of shots.
The shot, almost.
See, the defender did a really good job. He stayed down. He didn't go and bite for all the head fakes. He waited until the last second to contest that shot. Way to know the scouting report.
It's good. Not necessarily his comfort zone. They dared him. He scores.
What a pass. I have no clue how that ball even made it through the traffic.
Harkless. And counted at the rim. Now the Pistons going to use a timeout. They're down big in this fourth quarter and a chance here to empty their bench. Down to Zaza. Can't connect. To Beverly. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Free throw up and good as they open things up to a 13-point lead. Pistons have it. Here comes the screen. To Luke Kennard. Has a chance. Kennard shot off the mark. It's the Clippers who come away with the victory. They're now 2-0 in this young season. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen.
The Clippers scored enough points to guarantee a win in most any matchup. And they did so much scoring, they made it look easy. Some days, it just feels like everything is going to drop. And they were definitely feeling it here today. Check out the leading scores for the Los Angeles Clippers. The Pistons did not look good in this one, and neither did the score. And it's games like this where veteran players can be so important. They've been through these types of blowouts, and they know what it takes to keep a locker room united. The Pistons relied on these guys for their scoring here today.
Game drive.
And that does it for our post-game wrap-up. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. Thanks for joining us.
Last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. It was no on my rap. Last time that I checked, I was selling in the set. Make $250,000, no sweat. Last time that I checked, I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress. Last time that I checked, first you get the money, then respect, then the power and the come next. Last time that I checked, I've been self-made from the dribble. I was been saying I'm a killer. Nah, playing no games with you. Pop clutch, switch lanes on you. Nah, I laid down the game for you. Taught you how to charge more than what they paid for you. Own the whole thing for you. Reinvest, double up, then explain for you. Gotta be love. Run the city, it gotta be cuz. It's for the pieces I took off the Monopoly board. Yeah, y'all boss claims, it gotta be fraud. Just keep the hood about your mouth and you gotta be charged. I doubled up, tripled up, what? Banged on the whole game, I ain't give a nobody tripping, handle business, got my digits up. And when I drop, you know I'm about to last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. It was no on my rap. Last time that I checked, I was selling in the set. Make $250,000, no sweat. Last time that I checked, I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress. Last time that I checked, first you get the money, then respect, then the power and the come next. Last time that I checked, through fly check, no cosign. I ain't need radio to do mine. I done fine, and I'll take my time check and take my tribe. Every level that I crossed in this game, like state lines, it was visionary. Either I'm genius or it's scary. Maybe it's both in this balance I deliver daily. For every in these streets trying to feed the babies. The single mama's working hard not to miss a payment. And dirty money get washed on royalty statements. Black owners in this game are powerful racists. Young, then the set just doing it makeshift. Out the garage, it's how you end up in charge. It's how you end up in penthouses, end up in cars. It's how you start off a end up a boss. It's how you win the whole thing and live with sweat dripping down your face. Cause the mission was last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. It was no on my rap. Last time that I checked, I was selling in the set. Make $250,000, no sweat. Last time that I checked, I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress. Last time that I checked, first you get the money, then respect, then the power and the come next. Last time that I checked,
I got the front and in the back. We on the way and that's a fact. This real, this ain't rap. Where everybody wanna act pro-black. The last lie you heard, this ain't that, this that. I did, made it out the gutter. Nip told you the middleman. I told you wearing they clothes, I wear my own. Y'all can own y'all label, I own my own. Hey, Mia, I remember all that game you throw me. Round and get played by the label owners. Talk that to these Adrian Broner. But secure the window, don't let the game fool you. Cause when it's game over, it's when the game over. And all they do is play the game till it's game over. And you be giving game like a big brother mission. Never let them take it from us.
Last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. It was no on my rap last time that I checked. I was selling in the sack. Make a $250,000, no sweat last time that I checked. I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress last time that I checked. First you get the money, then respect, then the power and come next last time that I checked.
Baby girl, what you doing? Where your man? I just 50,000 in Japan. I ain't doing no plan. These red bottoms, I know Vans. And she telling all her friends, I might put them on the gram. Baby girl, what you doing? Where your man? I just 50,000 in Japan. I ain't doing no plan. These red bottoms, I know Vans. And she telling all her friends, I might put them on the gram. Wait, baby girl, what you doing? What's your name? I ain't playing no games. See these diamonds in my chain. Yeah, I took it to the and she for the fame. So I in my range. Ooh, get that money to the top, never stop. That boy, ooh, but I'm the man. Cuban diamonds dance. Had the friend, I might put it on the gram. Baby girl, what you doing? Where your man? I just 50,000 in Japan. I ain't doing no plan. These red bottoms, I know Vans. And she telling all her friends, I might put them on the gram. Baby girl, what you doing? Where your man? I just 50,000 in Japan. I ain't doing no plan. These red bottoms, I know Vans. And she telling all her friends, I might put them on the gram. Wait, baby, wait. Hop up in this race. No, this not a date. This a cruise, but don't debate. Wait, it's getting late. Think it's past 8. Took to my place, baby. Me like some. Wait, call Jake. Think I need that. The face. I need to take a break. Wait, but don't be cool. Money stupid blue. Boyfriend is a fool. I'm trying to make you comfortable. Baby girl, what you doing? Where your man? I just 50,000 in Japan. I ain't doing no plan. These red bottoms, I know Vans. And she telling all her friends, I might put them on the gram. Baby girl, what you doing? Where your man? I just 50,000 in Japan. I ain't doing no plan. These red bottoms, I know Vans. And she telling all her friends, I might put them on the gram.
Count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it. Count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it. I know that it's difficult. I'm stacking this paper, it's sorta habitual. I put a residual and f***ing your like it's part of my ritual, part of the visual. But money you give me it's typical. I wanted it physical. $1 million I count up in intervals. Without it I'm miserable. Don't wanna fall off, so I'm all in my bag. Thinking God like it's biblical. I know it's gonna solve every problem I have. I ball on the principle. Remember the teachers is all of my. Now look all of them pitiful. And all of a sudden I'm so good at math. Count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up. Count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it. Can't take it when you die, but you can't live without it. Count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it. Can't take it when you die. Oh no, don't stress. Big bills, big bills. I fell in love with big wheels and quick thrills. My running tip drills, can't sit still. Don't give a f if it kills. It mixed well. I'm only counting big bills, big bills. I fell in love with big wheels and quick thrills. My running tip drills, can't sit still. Don't give a f if it kills. It mixed well. I'm only counting.
Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. Proceed with caution. I heard if you taste it, it only results in a hole in your heart. I take the whole cake and I won't leave a portion. It's only an organ. Thank God mama couldn't afford it. The loneliest orphan. I flip my misfortune and grow me a fortune. My rollie is scorching. The that hated is slowly endorsing. Not coldly important. My beside me like Tommy and Martin. We ballin' your courtin'. The with your like we Tony your Harton. She don't need a. She from all of the money we countin'. Count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it. Can't take it when you die, but you can't live without it. Count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it. Can't take it when you die. Uno, dos.
My girl. So you talking about what? Ain't got nothing, man. Ain't got nothing on no name. Nah, straight like that, though.
Mike Wilmer.
Ain't got nothing for no nothing. Nothing get to me too close. Ain't got nothing for no nothing. Be doing the most. Ducking. Me and my guys design your post. Look in your eyes and I see, hold on, be surprised when you see. Nothing for no nothing. Nothing gets to me too close. Ain't got nothing for no nothing. Be doing the most. I was ducking. Me and my guys design your post. Look in your eyes and I see, hold on, be surprised when you see. Tell you wanna damn, the bitch my dumb as a box of rock, dog. I just get them soft, find out a bitch be the ops. You can't be the cops. I can't play myself out like that. Getting that counting my own bitch, try and get no on my note. I would drop that on my look, my dog like farmers go. Ain't been sweet, but neither is me, so my be 300 or more. I keep funds, but I don't boast. I know what it's like to not have that ain't gonna try me without saying I win it. Gonna disrespect the try my straight up out that 6 ain't with what I'm with you getting dismissed. I give a fatal Jada kiss. Tell you wanna in my thought. Do I need go? Ain't got no time to get. I can't leave my foot down bad like that, guess I'm just gon' slow. Partner say he got this where I'm focused. Need to focus more. That's ain't no. He ain't gon' like that. Step on my free world out there in the bluffy side. Just might see me and can't turn me down. This ain't that vert. Got all was on we cook. Got off them. Got up every time I feel the dirt. Got up every time I feel the dirt. You look fair to mention when you gossip in your kitchen. High up, down in prison, high up, down in trenches, huh? Going through. I'll tell you wanna.
I got what you want, what you need. You know I'm on my way, baby, come ride with me. This is not a drill, I gotta keep it real. You could get what you want, long as you ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Come ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. I live a wild life, don't judge me. In the lobby, walk in the room, then leave with the that hit my 40 money. I ain't the same guy when I was 14. I was trying out for the ball team. High school crush was ignoring me. Oh yeah, and that me. Now I'm on the road. Shorties on my shores. Saying got what you want, what you need. You know I'm on my way, baby, come ride with me. This is not a drill, I gotta keep it real. You could get what you want, long as you ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Come ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me.
You know I gotta give them what they ask for. Like Tupac spitting out of tabloids. I'm Will Smith hanging with the bad boys. Get it done with where I'm from, they never had much. Waters and crackers when they had lunch. Everyone quick to do it. No giving like 5.
Still got a heart of gold, so don't let me go, cause I'm here for you.
Akon flow like it's 06. To my whole fam, please don't trip. Thug modes at it again.
What you need, you know I'm on my way. Baby, come ride with me. This is not a drill, I gotta keep it real. You could get what you want. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Baby, come ride with me. Come ride with me, baby, come ride with me. I got what you want, what you need. You know I'm on my way, baby, come ride with me. This is not a drill, I gotta keep it real. You can ride with me, ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Come ride with me, baby, come ride with me.
Keep the lights on, yeah. Hands up like black and white song. Go ahead and clap your hands like you tryna fight song. Go ahead and keep the lights on. I just wanna, I see you sweat. Just keep the lights on. Hands up like black and white song. Go ahead and clap your hands like you tryna fight song. First off, bow down, cause this feel like midnight club at D-Town. What's up? Double additional keys in the ignition. My hat tipping, Dontrell Willis with the feet kicking. Knees cranking, you see what P cranking. I mean, listen, y'all be tripping. See, we lately been seeing y'all be grating. I mean, face it, y'all the cheap fragrance. They know me, the phonies. They copy, they jogging. But Groxy, he just and the pretty boy finna end your title reign. Arturo Gotti, we in this thing with the whole posse in his fit. Just asking to just rob me, and these kicks just asking to start rocking. But you ain't gotta ask, just watch me. Go ahead and keep the lights on. I just wanna, I see you sweat. Just keep the lights on. Yeah, hands up like black and white con. Go ahead and clap your hands like you tryna fight song.
I cut my teeth on this blacktop long before Kyle Lowry did. Philly itself is no easy playground. Just ask the Morris twins. They had to learn what it means to play.
I rob a man, cause I know they robbing me. Just give it one, you ain't get a lot of me. Don't even say hi to me. I rob a man, cause I know they robbing me. I rob a man, cause I know they robbing me. Just give it one, you ain't get a lot of me. Don't even say hi to me. I rob a man, cause I know they robbing me. See word, make the dream work. 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 Now every day I'll be counting it up, screaming your name and they proud of you up. This only be down when you walk. They say ain't no caliber, we be the best. Keep it above, but you keeping it less. Fight for my chest, so I keep me a bliss. I hope you perk, sleep in the nest. So that my chain, I feel like New Orleans. My whole family life a record. The way that I ball, my name should be spotted. I gotta make sure the money keep calling. I said it, boy, y'all ballin'. Couple of things that I need to sharpen. So they let my stall. I sick of they body, no time for no ballin'. Gotta feed my only son. Gotta feed my little daughter. She cherish everything that I taught her. Worth more than anything.
You need some peanut butter for that jelly. Oh, I see you. Good layup. Way to finish you at the rim. Tell him to get in the weight room.
Yeah, I miss you, but I got no time for that. Yeah, I miss you, but I got no time for that. How could you wish you never play me? Had no time for that. Play me, you got no time for that. How could you move it like you call you back? Leave me alone. Running on the bus. Leave me alone. You gonna what? Leave me alone. Running on the bus. Leave me alone. Hey, yeah, I miss you, but I got no time for that. You was my little, I was fine with that. How you just gon' play me? I ain't fine with that. Thinking about you daily, crazy while I'm flexing. Oh, we was flexing. Always I told you that you be a star. Goals in our checklist. Question or check your message. Knew that I come from the start. Or she was texting. She called. Leaving them gone. Yeah. She on. Dreaming we on. Yeah. Drop is a coupe. Dropping the top of my car. Ay, I cannot click, man, she playing her part. Yeah. Ay, life is new, I like dark. Ay, asking myself, I want she leave her like in the dark. Like, leave me alone. Running on the bus. Ay, leave me alone. You gonna what? Leave me alone. Running on the bus. Ay, leave me alone. Yeah. You can't play me, I'm just till I'm lazy like a throwback. You ain't know that. My like I'm Lil Kodak. No, where it ain't good at. I can't sweat you. I'm like who that? I can't sweat you. I don't do that. No. Hey, tell you the truth. I ain't want you to depart. Hey, I'm with you, but I kept with you 'cause you different. You can't play your part. No. Hey, tell you the truth. I'm with you from the start. Hey, I can't not playing a part. Like, leave me alone. Running on the bus. Hey, leave me alone. You gonna what? Yeah, leave me alone. Running on the bus. Hey, leave me alone. Yeah.
I beg man, shut up. Let me see you, darling. My lie, 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 like. My lie, 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 like. My lie, 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 lie.
me see you, darling. I love the weekend, love the weekend. Girls are, I bet you can. I love the weekend, love the weekend. Girls are, let me see you, darling. I love the weekend, love the weekend. Girls are, I bet you can. My mommy said I could be anybody. I said I want more money than no money. Break bread with that guy who made the Bugatti. Lifestyle is get money, bun everybody. Painting wife, go money to something. Bang, bang. One who understands why I'm always. Who told you I can't handle my music? You're on the floor.
Young Metro don't trust you, homie.
Do you know where you're going to? Do you like the things that life is showing you? Where are you going to?
Straight.
Do you know?
Me and my best friend, 7-Eleven. We can go legend, go legend. We can go legend, yeah. Me and my best friend, 7-Eleven, yeah. We can go legend, we can go legend, yeah. We can go legend, we can go legend, we can go legend, straight. We can go legend, yeah. With my best friend, 7-Eleven. We can go legend, we can go legend, legend. Like a phone legend, we can go legend, yeah. In my house, yeah. Hear alarms ringing through my house, Got them going, coming in and out, What you knowin', never run your mouth.
Look, this not a drill, this the real thing. I do what the feelings. Make my blueprints on my life, got no ceilings. I create the energy that they keep stealing. Yeah, Detroit legend, microphone legend. Yeah, shine a legend. My bro is John Legend. Yeah, all this sunshine, it's still raining blessings. Skirt out the Maybach, I'm dressed fresher than my reverend. Yeah. Oh my God, you out your socks, me and all my inner circle, we keep thinking out the box, dog. When life go too hard on you, you gon' go legend and not me. I got no other eye. I go so hard,